OSUN United is back in the news again, and this time on IGHALO's move to Manchester United. OSUN United has denied the fact that some of money paid into their account by Manchester United for the transfer of IGHALO in January has not been spent, but rather has been moved into the ministry's account of the OSUN State. The OSUN State's House of Assembly has been probing the football club for this transfer deal. Well, we hope to see what unfolds in coming weeks. And then moving on, still in the line of independence, celebrating independence in Nigeria, we look down the footballing history. How has Nigeria come so far? I mean, from the days of the Segun Odegbami in 1980, that solo run in the 21st minute. And we still look at the dream team in the Olympic in the 1996 at Atlanta, USA, where Nigeria defeated Brazil and also Argentina in the final. Don't forget that team was packed with full players. We had the Taribo West, JJ Okocha, Victor Ekpeba, Daniela Mokachi, and a lot more who won that competition. And still, 2007, the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, that's the Yemi Teller men who won the tournament in South Korea after beating Spain in the final. I mean, this team was led by Haruna Lukman, and also we had Chris Santos, who was Nigeria's player, who was the top scorer of the tournament in South Korea. So that there's been a whole lot of Nigeria in the footballing history. Nigeria has made a whole lot of impact. I mean, also don't forget the African Cup of Nations in 2013 on a Sunday, where Sunday Umba scored the lone goal in the 40th minute of the finals. And then finally, Ahmed Musa's 2 goals against Argentina in the 2014 World Cup. But the most recent one is the Ahmed Musa goal against Iceland, where he made the keeper lie down in green pasture, as said. Well, Saka saga is over. Saka has picked England ahead of Nigeria. Well, this is not, Saka was in the news a couple of weeks ago, and this is not new to most people in the footballing industry, that England is a well-prepped team for a youngster to go in. Nigeria, not so much. So Saka has picked England. I don't think that was something to battle about in the first place. He was always going to pick England, but Nigerians were really, really hopeful that he would have picked the Super Eagles ahead of England. But Saka, we wish you all the best, and that's all we can say. And now on grassroots football, the FIXTURES Premier League in the heart of Abuja have gone halfway through the season with the Federal Territory and Capital Territory playing today and tomorrow in the Super Sunday clash. The FIXTURES Premier League are now in the round 5 of the competition. The Federal Territory is leading, has Bojuman FC leading the table. And in the Capital Territory, we have Bani Nabaka, the former FC, at leading the table in the league. Well, also Pato FC, Michael Steven is the top scorer, the young starlet for Pato Academy, the top scorer in the tournament right now. So stay tuned to FIXTURES Premier League. Live at the Top Arena, still adhering strictly to the guidelines of COVID. No fans, no fans, no fans. And moving on from there, we'll go to the EFL knockout stages. I mean, if you watch the EFL knockout stages, Arsenal have progressed and they're playing Manchester City, Everton are playing Manchester United. And please, if you're looking at the right of your screen, you will see a toilet seat and you see a Man of the Match award that was given to Eric Dyer during his match against Chelsea. Eric Dyer, if you watched the game, stormed out of the game, ran into the toilet to use the toilet, and Jose Mourinho, his coach, stormed out after him. And I mean, that was a sight to see. Mourinho didn't want to take that. He didn't know what was going on. Eric Dyer had to storm out just to go and have a piss. But then he came back and he got the Man of the Match, and they progressed into the next phase. And now we move. The handball incident in the Premier League has been a very, very intensive one this weekend. We had Tottenham having to draw the game this weekend. We also had a handball incident at Manchester United, closing hours of the game. I mean, the game was already over. The final whistle had gone, and the VAR brought it back for Manchester United to secure a 3-2 win against Brighton, who were so unlucky, hit the woodwork 5 times against Manchester United on that day. Well, the handball incident, the Premier League is hoping to plead with the Football Association to be more lenient with the handball rule, because players are complaining. It's more of an advantage to attackers and more of a disadvantage to defenders, who have to. There are certain places as a football player where you don't even know where your hands are standing. I mean, the Eric Dyer's handball against in Tottenham game against Newcastle, there was nothing he could have done about that. So the Premier League fans are complaining It's going some people's way, it's not going some people's way. Well, we'll see what happens, how that unfolds later on in the season. Pep Guardiola has yet again added to his squad. Ruben Diaz from Benfica, the 23-year-old, joined with a staggering fee. And Manchester City have spent over £400 million on defenders alone in the Premier League, and still no Champions League to show for it. Just 2 Premier League titles and finishing second beneath Liverpool last season. Is it time? Let us know on our Twitter handle. Is it time for Pep Guardiola to start getting heavy criticism like other coaches in the Premier League? He has spent enough money. I mean, that's money that some clubs don't spend in 5 to 6, 7 years. Pep Guardiola has spent it on defenders throughout the season. And I mean, the shocking defeat to Leicester City last weekend, 5-2. Jamie Vardy bagging his second hat-trick against Pep Guardiola's team. The first who ever done that was Lionel Messi. That was Liverpool, Barcelona versus Man City in the Champions League group stages. And so we have this weekend, the Premier League. We have Chelsea going to Crystal Palace. Can Chelsea secure a 3-point 3-3 draw against West Brom last weekend? Frank Lampard's men looked staggering from the beginning of the game. They came back second half to pick themselves up. Inspired shot by Mason Mount, followed by a quick 1-2 with Kai Havertz and Odoi before Tammy Abraham pounced on the rebound of Mason Mount at the end of the game. We have Everton second in the group going to Brighton to play Brighton. Man City is going away to Leeds. Marcelo Bielsa's men will look to break Manchester City, but Manchester City always come back bouncing from a defeat. So Leeds should be careful playing Manchester City this weekend, because Pep Guardiola won't take it easy with them. He needs all 3 points in that game. And then we have on Sunday, we have Super Sunday, we have Manchester United playing Tottenham, and a face-off in the Serie A. Former teammates are now going head-to-head as coaches, as Andrea Pirlo is going against Gennaro Gattuso in the Serie A on Sunday night. We will have that in Serie A. We have Nigeria's Victor Osimhen playing. He hasn't yet recorded a goal in the Serie A yet, but he has had a very brilliant performance. Cristiano Ronaldo, so far, I mean, great player. He's been on mark for Juventus so long, and he's still going to be on mark. So let's see what happens between Juventus and Napoli later this week. And also Barcelona, can they keep their good run of form in the La Liga, as Ronald Koeman's men look to have a really brilliant start against all odds, with the Lionel Messi saga, Luis Suarez leaving the team, Arturo Vidal making it out, and Rakitic going back to Sevilla. But Barcelona has had a really good start to the season, having 6 points from 2 games. I mean, their last game with Celta Vigo, breaking 4 to 5 years deadlock of not winning at Celta Vigo. They had a 3-0 comfortable win, with Ansu Fati opening the goal scoring at 10 minutes with an assist coming from Felipe Coutinho. I mean, Ansu Fati has been great so far. And then we have former Chelsea legend Didier Drogba picks up the UEFA President Award for his service to humanity. I mean, we've seen Drogba win a lot of titles. We've seen him win Premier Leagues. We've seen him win Champions League, scoring the winner in the Champions League penalty shootout. Didier Drogba is a delightful sight to see. And also seeing him coming into the footballing management part at the end of his career is a really great thing to see. And as we move to the Champions League Men's Award, it's all Bayern Munich. It's all Bayern Munich. We have Manuel Neuer winning the best goalkeeper. I mean, undoubtedly winning. The performance in the final was enough for anybody to pick Manuel Neuer ahead of any keeper. Joshua Kimmich, young lad, he's back, and he won the best defender of the tournament. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne, a spectacular player, 12 goals, 10 assists across all season. He's a wonder to watch. I mean, he was my top contender for the men's player of the year, but I mean, you can't take it away from Robert Lewandowski scoring 55 goals in 47 games across all competition last season. But Lewandowski won the forward of the season and also the player of the season. And then we have the Champions League group stages has been out. One last dance for Messi and Ronaldo. We have staggering fixtures in the UEFA Champions League. And also people have been talking about Manchester United's group of death with Leipzig, with Paris Saint-Germain. Can Manchester United make it out of that group? Well, we'll see that there are lots and lots of games to play in the Champions League. We have Lazio going against Tottenham. We have Chelsea going against Sevilla. Atletico Madrid going against Bayern Munich. I mean, there are lots and lots of games to watch in the Champions League this season. And also moving from the Champions League, a final face-off. Are we going to have a final face-off with Lionel Messi and Ronaldo coming back in the Champions League to face each other? Ronaldo, Mr. Champions League as we all call him, has played 170 games Messi has played 133 games. Ronaldo is the leading top scorer in the Champions League history, 130 goals, 47 assists, and 5 trophies, while Messi has 143 games, 115 goals, 39 assists, and 4 Champions League trophies. Well, a final face-off between Messi and Ronaldo, we would want to see that. And congratulations to Romelu Lukaku. I mean, I like this for Lukaku because after leaving Manchester United, there was a whole lot of talkbacks of how he didn't perform well in the Premier League, of how he was losing balls, but he's in Inter Milan squad. Conte really focuses on him, and he has been doing nothing but deliver. He's been scoring goals. He's already 2 goals up in the Serie A this season. And I think undisputed, he should well deserved against Eva Banega and Bruno Fernandes in the UEFA Europa Players Award. And Lukaku came out on top. The Europa group stage is also out too, so watch out for the clubs who didn't go to the Champions League. That's Arsenal. You have Arsenal in the Europa Cup. You have Tottenham also there. So there's a whole lot to watch in the Champions League and the Europa League this season. And we move to the transfer center. The transfer, as the deadline day reaches, 2 days to go in the deadline day, and we have a lot of transfers going in and out. We have Ruben Diaz has gone to Manchester City. We have Brewster going to Sheffield United. Ross Barkley has moved to Aston Villa. Vinicius has signed a long loan deal with Tottenham Hotspur, and we have Dest has gone to Barcelona to replace Nelson Semedo. Daniel James is looking to be out of the Manchester United team. He's not really been performing well. And also we still have Aurora. A lot of clubs are coming for him. Arsenal still the most on the list. Thomas Partey is still there. A lot of players to still go in and out before the season runs out. We hope to see that. And then Honda to leave, moving to Formula One. Honda is going to leave Formula One at the end of the 2021 season. They said they want to go and strive for realization of carbon neutrality by 2050. Well, we hope Honda achieves what they want to go and do. The F1 will surely miss you, I mean. And also the Roland Garros continues. Matches have been played, sets have been won. Stay tuned to your favorite tennis players as the competition comes to an end at September 11th. But it's still on right now, so stay tuned and watch it on the show. And finally today on the show, the style bender Israel Adesanya, still undisputed, still undefeated, knocked out Costa in his weekend game, and he had a lot to say, but one thing just goes for this man is composed, he's strong, and he's confident on the stage when he gets there. We all watched the game, and we saw how he took on Costa head on, and nothing could be done about it. Israel Adesanya has held at the end of the bargain, and he is still the undefeated and undisputed champion of the middleweight. And that is all I have for you, and that's all we have for you on the sports segment of the weekend show. Please follow us on our Twitter page, Instagram, and my name is Ayo Adams. Follow me on Twitter at AyoAdams, at Mr_Chase on Instagram. Till next week, stay tuned. Bye-bye.